is?
It's Wednesday, but I really had to think about it.
No, I had no idea. Does that happen to you?
All the time.
Me too. I really liked Wednesdays as a kid.
Because you're halfway through the week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
I have to be honest, I like Mondays.
Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
Anything's possible.
Exactly. Okay. Favorite day?
Not Sundays.
Anxiety for the week.
Restaurants close.
Explain.
So, anxiety that I have nothing to do. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hard time turning it off at night. It's like that buzzing sometimes.
And she was so beautiful. She was like 17 and she was at this party and she was dancing and it was really bad.
What happened?
She tripped and fell onto a glass table and it just like, it ripped through her and she had cuts all over her arms and her back and her stomach and it was everywhere and she was bleeding and we couldn't figure out what the source was and she didn't know what happened. She didn't know where she was. And we were slammed, so I read her chart wrong.
Yeah.
And she had a penicillin allergy and she went into shock and it was fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we gave her a shot of epinephrine and I felt horrible. And she was in surgery forever and when she got out, she was covered in stitches and skin glue and she was gonna have scars like all over her body. But when she finally woke up, she couldn't stop laughing.
Why?
I don't think it hurt yet.
I'm just trying to say, like, Harmony's pain isn't hurting yet.
I grabbed it so hard I ain't even realize it was hurting.
would be change?
Well, it's bad communication.
Yes, thank you.
She at the place?
Yeah,
That's good. Congrats.
thanks. You're still not smoking?
Still not smoking.
How's that going? It's been like 3 weeks, right?
41 days?
Okay. You miss it?
Oh yeah, you
every
missed.
10 seconds.
What are you doing with these?
How's your dad from the
What
place?
is it?
All right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on? Go ahead. Over here.
Don't throw that all the way.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nicotine gun. Why would you?
Not good?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
That's
don't
awful.
you just
I don't like it.
It's not regular gum. It's fucking. It's just like putting dog food in you. Wow. It's not meant
how's
for
it
that.
going?
All right.
Good.
What's happening?
I am researching the star system.
I didn't realize you were into astrology.
Did you know that stars dictate whether any given restaurant is worth a walk, drive, or flight?
I did not.
Yeah, they're based on taste, creativity. 1 star is excellent.
What's 2 stars?
2 stars is better.
Natalie, may I express a thought? Thank you. Speaking for myself, I do not give a flying fuck into Rolling Donut about the gastronomical proclivities of some dusty French tire marketing exec. I mean, I'm a Pirelli guy. I have been from way back, although I would say that a Goodyear is probably a more practical choice for Chicago winters, but fucking Michelin Manjagats, no?
Okay, I'll let them know. Hey, what is that?
Michelin
Oh,
is
Zen Garden, Kyoto, Philosopher's
that's
Path.
the standard. Right?
Explain.
Well, this director that I admire, he visited this, and when he got there, he was like, "What is this? A bunch of just rocks and combed sand." He didn't really, know what to make of it. But then, slowly, he began to realize
Yeah,
that,
that the rocks are people and we're all separated.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking yeah, exactly, and that this garden is in fact an illustration of human nature and how we are all of us alone in this world. How did you know that?
Pete, he's a Friedkin fan.
Yeah, well, his movies work on several levels. I'm gonna go there someday.
You should take Pete.
Yeah, I'll get back to you. How's my niece?
Oh, she's almost here.
What? Hey, what was that? Tell me.
I'm just, I'm thinking about how to not let what's in here, how to not let that get to her.
I think about that all the time.
You do?
I got nothing though. You have any luck?
I have nothing. How's Evie?
Good.
Yeah?
You think it's better if I back off?
What do you mean?
I don't want to back off. But is it confusing for her? Everyone's talking about how Frank is the shit and I don't know, maybe it's weird that I'm
don't do that. You're her dad. Frank's not
No.
her dad.
I think it'd be weird if you weren't around.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does she think?
Tiff?
No, Evie.
She thinks I'm alone.
Are you?
Hey, did we make the week?
Tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow we would have made the week.
Fuck.
Yeah. A day late, 5,000 short. Always. Always.
Fucking over and over and over.
Jimmy is gonna fucking freak out. Wonder who's calling me.
Hey, this is Natalie.
With photos? For what?
So cut here. See how it's all nice and tight? Under the Pope's nose there?
Why they call it the Pope's nose?
Wow, what's it look like to you?
Chef Sydney, a word.
So, why is the Tribune coming to take pictures?
Shit.
Chef Sydney, why is Chef Carmen saying shit like that?
Because we're being reviewed.
Like tonight?
Like they've already been here.
Shit.
Well, what if it's a good review?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, Pat. You ain't seen nobody come in. You ain't seen. Alright, that was episode 4 of The Bear. And man, you know, it's 3 seasons now. And while I do love the show for its dialogue, I just feel like we had 2 seasons of slow burn, talking, getting to what we got to get to. And I felt like we've earned it and we deserve... we've earned our weight to get through everybody's emotions and what they're going through, and I think we all know what's at stake and what's going through right now for the season 3 for the restaurant. And so it really pains me that we still have a communication problem, as the show alluded to here, just in general with everybody not saying what they want to say, or the show not just giving us like things, right? You got expositions of like Carmi and Claire, right? Then you got cousin with his like we get it, right? But nothing is like, I don't know even how to say it. I wouldn't say it's not good enough. It's just not show-esque to give us like boom, 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 beat, beat. That's a good episode. And I mean, it's a complete episode and we out. Right now we got that the restaurant was reviewed by 2 people now. At this point, you don't know who been up in the restaurant. There's been another chef from another restaurant who snuck in there. And then there was the Tribune, Chicago Tribune, who snuck in there.
Would be the actual food critic.
Yeah, which is an actual food critic, which is probably one of the people on the wall that nobody saw come in to review it. And that person was really, really good, how they snuck in there. Or they probably just walked in there normal and these motherfuckers just was busy yelling at each other. And so, is it going to be a good review? Don't nobody know. This is going to send Carmi, though, for sure, his blood pressure, and he's going to be back smoking pretty soon. Because now his blood pressure is going to be through the roof of like, shit. Was my food good or was it not good, or what night did they come in? Just all type of things. Even with everybody, Carmi, Sonny, cousin, everybody is gonna feel the same way, because like, which night did they come in? Cause we was off nights a lot of days, and so when the show does that type of thing, to just like, okay, now we moving, we got reviews, but that's what I'm here for that. But when they take these long dialogue parts and then I really don't get, I don't get a lot from it. Maybe I'm supposed to, but I just don't get it. I just wish we could just move on from that a little bit, because we 3 seasons in now and we already get it. So can we just do more of the show and the interactions with each other of our main characters? But I digress. Maybe this is just that episode. Maybe the next one will be what I want. Still, greatly acted show and entertaining. Can't wait to see another one.
Yeah, this was a very quiet episode for me. I think that clearly showcasing the lack of communication between the front of house and back of house, in which now someone's reviewed their restaurant, and clearly the front of house didn't recognize that. And then additionally, just the awkwardness, man, the awkwardness of Sydney and Carmen. I'm just like, when are they going to have it out? They need to have another out session because, like, it is just Sydney's biting her tongue. She's, like, trying to, like, come at it diplomatically and not, like, raise her blood pressure in these conversations. But Carmen's not involving her in the decisions he's making. He's not involving anybody in the decisions he's making. He's just making decisions. And so I can feel the instability of, like, Sydney's role as far as, like, this doesn't feel like a partnership. It feels like a dictatorship, and, like, none of your actions really support that you even want a partner at this point. And then, again, Sydney's just not being direct as far as what she's feeling. And honestly, I'm not sure if I'm even reading her correctly. But it was a very quiet, subtle episode. But I do like now seeing the review. I hope that... I don't think... It doesn't matter what the review says, honestly, I feel like. I feel like if the review's good, it only validates everything Carmen's doing, and that's just going to create the same frustration amidst the rest of them. And if it's bad, it's just going to make Carmen freak the fuck out. And, like, I don't think that's going to be a good look either. So maybe this is, like... What episode were we on? 4. Maybe this is, like, the mid-season, like, break where it's, like, we're about to fuck shit up, and, like, this is the catalyst, so to speak, to get them to actually address their problems, because right now they're just on cruise control, it feels like, honestly. No one's addressing anything, we're just, like, fucking going with it. So we'll have to see, but I did feel like this was a little quiet. I was just like, when are we going to get to it? But I'm excited to see what happens now in the next episode.
Alright, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for The Bear Season 3, Episode number 4, and until next time, peace.